There is an ideal form of knowledge that you should know about net. There's a lot of British literature, American literature, theory, criticism, and post-colonial literature. Everything is there. No, from Plato to Wordsworth to Coleridge, everyone. So that kind of ideal form of knowledge you will get here by the teachers here. But as Aristotle said, you have to have your own version of the knowledge, the meaning that you get from that imitation. If it's a bad imitation, you should understand it. People are smart enough to know the difference between what is bad, what is good. It shouldn't be banned outright. So you have to make your own theory. So that is what I am going to say. You have to make your own study plan, how you study it. Me personally, I did not make that initially for the 2 months. That is why I lagged behind. But ma'am supported it, so we caught up to it. But if we were doing it from the first day, I think we would have been much earning. Many of us, initially, we are new, we are making friends, we are exploring Trivandrum, the Shangamugam beach, the Kovalam beach, the Lulu Mall. Yesterday only there was 50% off on Lulu Mall. Ask Satish. We went. I went. Ask Satish. Me and Satish were there for 5 hours yesterday. It was very, very crowded. So, what to do? But it was cheap. Those raw Presley's mango shakes were like on 125. So, I got 4. So, we should enjoy that, but we should also study more. We should try to do it from the day one. If you try to do from day one, you won't even need the revisions. She will just ask you questions and you will be able to answer. You don't have to go back and again read. Because Setu ma'am will ask you questions many, many times. And she enjoys asking questions. You should see her face when she's asking questions. She's on a different zone and she'll connect all the questions from PYQs, from the same topics, same kind of works, or similar sounding names of the works, or the themes of the works. So you will be able to cross-connect that. But if you remember those works also, if you don't remember it, you won't remember the classic, like Tiger's Daughter, Difficult Daughters, they're all there. But you should know them beforehand. So try to do that from the day one. I did that wrong, and that's what I'm going to do. Thank you. Okay, and JD sir, I have to say something, or rather he will be offended.
He will mock you.
He will mock me. That's first thing I say, please attend all the classes, even paper 1. I also flanked down on paper 1 because last time I got 41 questions correct in paper 1 and I was like, oh, paper 1 is very easy. And this time I checked the answer, I got 32. So it's very bad. I was hoping for 50. I told him also, sir, is it possible to get 50 this time? On the first day I asked him. So for that I should have attended the classes. You should also attend the classes. All in the course of the 6 months you will meet many of the JRF holders who got JRF. They will say the same thing. Attend all the classes. Please do not skip the classes. And you will get the most of the knowledge in the classes itself with revisions, with practice and all. And JD sir will also give you a lot of maths question and a lot of anecdotes that you won't get scared of maths. Because I have seen, there was my friend, I asked him what's half of 14. I told him, well, I asked him what is half of 2, right? I told him what is 12, 14 by 2, and he said it's 12. I won't name him. So, because he was confused, he was scared of maths. There's nothing wrong with it, but
that is minus.
I thought it's minus. I told him it's upon 2, not minus 2. So, please don't be scared of maths. He will make it easy for you. Please study, and you will all be able to pass. I think they won't do the same mistake of writing Cooper or stupid maths question this time. So, I'm very, very angry at that Cooper question. It was the first question. Okay, so thank you. And who wants the mic now? Someone on the back. Last row. Second last row. I give you the mic myself. I'm a very. I'm told to be a bully.
Somebody who didn't speak, we'd like to hear you.
Yes, please come. Don't be scared.
They are not scared.
Okay, now, you were talking about stress. I don't know how you got to know about stress. In the morning, we don't know what is the meaning of stress.
No, we don't. Not even spelling we don't.
I don't know the spelling of stress.
STRAS.
STRA or something. I don't know. No one Vallath or Trivandrum also. No one knows. So, don't be stressed. Come, please talk. Please. We are on YouTube.
Come.
Promise them a visit to Zulu Mall.
I'll take you to Lulu Mall. Yeah. I'll take you. One.
I'll go pick somebody and come.
You know, Premier Stationery is my favorite shop here. Me and my friends were there, and I think some of them will come back. They said they will. And we used to go to the Premier Stationery at least once a day. Once a day, once a week at least. And you will enjoy it. It's like a mall of stationery equipment. You will love it if you haven't been there. Please go. It's nearby only. Today only you can go. You buy your books, notebooks, and everything. Tell them I sent you. They won't know when. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Niranjana. I'm coming from Mavelikira, that's in Alappuzha district. I've just completed my post-graduation from CMS College, Kottayam, and my friends are here. We are from the same college. So I come from, my group already talked about the topic, so now I'm just telling you about me. So I come from a family of teachers. Both my parents are in this profession, and I've grown up seeing how much they are respected and loved by their students, and that had an impression in me. And growing up, along the way, I also found an interest in teaching, and that's why I'm here. I hope this Kalyani ma'am and Vallath team will definitely help me to achieve my goal. I'm a bit nervous, but I think, yeah, I'm looking forward to grow and learn with all of you here. I have heard a lot of good ideas coming up, and I was wondering, how much talent or what thought they are going, what thinking you guys have. I'm so overwhelmed, I'm so nervous, but I think I can also grow up with all of you here. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Niranjana. Come over.
Good afternoon, teachers. Good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Elsa. I'm settled in Trivandrum, but I've never been in Trivandrum. My schooling was in Trivandrum till 12, but after that, I just went off from the city. I was in Kochi, then in Bangalore. So, right now, I came back. So, if you ask me about NET, I have no idea about this because I've never attended NET. I have no clue about anything. I just came with my friend. She was with me. We studied together in post-graduation. So I just didn't want to get into a work, and I just didn't want to do any work. I just wanted to just take some time off because my post-graduation was a little harsh. So yeah, so she said she's coming. So I said okay, I'll also come. That's how I landed here. I don't know about Vallath. I don't know about anything. Yeah.
Have you taken admission?
Yeah, I have. I have taken that, but I have no clue about NET. But if you ask me what
We'll
I'm
start from the scratch, don't worry.
yeah, but I'm not really interested in becoming a professor also. If you ask me about research, with my MA thesis, I have gathered some inspiration. So I can try for a research. But then I was like, okay, whatever. Life is surprising at all moments. That's why I'm here. It was surprising at this moment also. So basically, I'm a writer, I'm an editor, so I'm a content creator in one way. I like that. And hopefully, with God's grace, I'll be starting something soon in the coming years. So yeah, that's about how I landed here. It's all because of my dearest friend. So yeah, so I don't have any words to say about that because I don't know. So let's see. I think let's all see together. Let me see with everything about it. So about research. So like I told, I did my research first time in MA. That was the first time me doing a thesis. So I got the best guide because I was I was very much new to research. I got the best guide, and because of her, yes, I loved doing research. I loved my work. So my work was tracing female resistance in selected Malayalam cinema. So my primary sources were the movie Ullurukku and Jai 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 Hai. So I wanted to work on female resistance is because there was a lot of work regarding structural violence and toxic masculinity. So it was entirely covered, and there was very less works about female resistance. So I focused on different forms of female resistance because I traced the entire films back in from 2000s, 19s. Even though there was certain forms of resistance right from the beginning, it was not evident, it was not developed, it was not seen. So with my research, I wanted to focus on both indirect and direct forms of resistance, and I think it took a perfect example from both the movies for this. So I did thematic analysis, and I think I've always been that feminine lady. It's not that I despise men, I love men. But I think I love women more, and that's how I ended up in that. So that's all about my research, and that's all about me, and that's all about me coming over here. So thank you. I hope we all do well, and let's see what's gonna happen. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Elsa.
Elsa, one sec. Elsa, I think you should also add Asangaditar by Kunnila to your study. That's the best, one of the best film about female resistance.
That was Anand Haridas giving a suggestion to Elsa. So it is for the first time that I am encountering a student in the class who says, I don't know anything about NET. In case that is the case with any of you, there is nothing called preparing for NET. There is only studying the subject thoroughly, learning about all the authors' works and movements thoroughly, in such a way that whatever angle they ask from, you will be able to confidently either write the exam because you know it, or guess the answer. Write the answer because you know it, or guess it. In the MA courses that we've all done, there were a lot of gaps. Everything was not covered. But as I can see, all of you have got a very good perspective. I'm sure many of you know a lot of authors and works from your syllabi, but none of us know everything when we pass that. There are areas that our MA syllabus did not touch upon. So that is what we have to do here, and we have to go over everything again because there are different gaps for all of us, and also there are gaps for every one of us that we never even thought of. From those areas also they ask. So NET is expecting you to be real scholars, but if you analyze the question paper, which is why I say it was not that difficult, because it is not only based on knowledge, it is also based on your critical acumen, your reading skills. In that exam hall, if you are very confident and cool, you will be able to guess a lot of things because of your general knowledge in the subject. So if you look at it, I would say, if I am allowed to say, I will say that what you should be doing is develop your skills, not just your knowledge. Maybe that was a lack that we had in our course all along because we were not reading very much, we were just analyzing, and I was teaching analytical points and all, but actually reading we didn't do in class. So I have incorporated a lot of reading into the course now. And it has become much wider, our PPTs and everything. So let us hope that it will help you. So can you come and talk about your side of the story?
Hi all, my name is Hima Baby George and I come from Kottayam. I did my graduation from Assumption College, Changanasheri. Thereafter, I pursued my MA in English Literature from St. Aloysius College, Mangalore. Thereafter, I did 2-year B.Ed from SJB College. And then I had a period of I had a teaching experience for a period of 1 year in Kattapana. And it was during that time I thought of enhancing my academic growth because I had zero knowledge about English literature. During my BA and MA period, I was lazy when it comes to studies. I had I was involved in all other extracurricular activities when it comes to dancing and singing. But when it comes to studies, I was not that interested. And when I go to teaching my students, they used to ask me many tough questions. I was the class teacher of +2 students, and they are so naughty. They are so crooked-minded students. Because of that, they used to cause me some kind of trouble, asking me difficult questions, and I used to stand there pondering what kind of questions is that.
They might be watching the YouTube live.
That is the first reason I thought of joining this course. And many of my friends had joined this net coaching. I thought of attending this course online because that is financially financially fine for me. But my father was acting like Hitler's father. He's asking me questions like, when are you planning to leave? What is your next plan? What are your marriage plans? I don't even have a plan. That was my situation. So I thought I will be joining a July batch. And even before the previous day also I asked him, should I go and join? There is online coaching. That is only 17,000, affordable. I can sit at home. I will study. But my father said no.
25,000.
I wasn't aware of that. Sorry. So my father,
17 plus book size.
So my father said, no, you should go and learn. You should have that learning atmosphere. You will find many more competitive students.
I love your father.
So I understood that. That's the reason. I said no. My father is acting like Hitler's father, and I knew that I would be becoming a Hitler very soon. So that I plan to leave the house. I left my home and I'm here.
Also watching the YouTube.
And the topic we were discussing was about post-colonialism. I started with that, post-colonialism, and later we started to discuss about the syllabus of the various universities. I studied in Mangalore University and Pondicherry University, Trichy, and we were and Arpita got the ticket and she came here and spoke wonderfully, and I was so relieved. And finally Kalyani ma'am came there and said, go and speak something else. No? Then I thought, what should I speak? And somehow, I spoke to you and I'm very happy joining this NTA program. And thank you, and I will see you all soon. Thank you.
Shall I quickly respond to what you said? After MA, we have to. MA is a very responsible degree that we've got. It has been so many years, 15 years of education that is what brought you to second MA, and finally you got the degree. In this society, in this nation, we want students who have cleared MA to say, I have cleared MA, I have a pretty good knowledge of the subject, I have great clarity where I'm going, I am in the process of making my career. We have to stop saying, including me, every one of us thought like this. I have no clue what I'm doing, why did I take this subject, where am I going, what career will I have? I just came here because my father or somebody wanted me to come here. We will stop being like that in this course. We don't have time. At my back I always hear time, swing and chariot, hurrying here. Right? Our youth is just going past. We have to hurry up and embark on our career. We don't want to be directionless. If you are directionless, it is not your fault. It is the fault of the system. We have all been through that system. But as I said in the beginning, maybe the country has no choice because there are too many people fighting for the same job and the same exam they are all writing. So we have a responsibility as postgraduates, as highly educated people. All of you have a lot of people around you, like I have also, who are not as educated as me, who do not have as much experience as me. They worked hard, maybe your parents, maybe your society in general, people who work for you in different ways. They have all worked hard to get you here. When we move forward in the society, we have a responsibility to give it back, right? It is very disheartening and frightening when we have already finished post-graduation, but somebody help me, I don't know how to pass this exam, I cannot speak well, I don't know how to build a career, what is this exam, how will I pass, I don't know if I should pass. We have to stop doing that. We have to get clarity, we have to be on the path so that we won't regret later. It's already too late. We have to enjoy, we have to be creative, we have to do all the other things that we are doing, but focused preparation for your career, one by one, crossing the hurdles, passing exams, giving yourself choice, not having to hang your head when you have the opportunity to speak in public, or not being at a loss for words. I know this is the problem with the entire community of postgraduates, whatever subject they take, it's all the same. I took up this profession to be outside the system, to prepare you, from outside for the academy, because I was so scared by this scenario that I saw around me in 1998. When I cleared NET with JRF, I was enthusiastic. I prepared with a senior of mine, who later became my husband. One of the advantages of preparing for NET with the right kind of people. And I studied an MA where I had studied only starting from T.S. Eliot. I have not studied anything from Chaucer till T.S. Eliot for MA. BA years are the dark years, as you know. Something happened in BA and somehow we came to MA. And he studied a syllabus because he is a few years elder. That syllabus changed in between. He studied a syllabus which stopped with T.S. Eliot. So even before we married, it was like jigsaw puzzle. We, connected well, and we studied together. It was exciting to discover these authors and works and prepare for the exam. And when both of us got JRF, I realized, what are we studying for? Why should I teach in a college? Because it was a generation of students who were not reading anymore. People did not know why they are studying literature. They thought that you study literature and then teach literature. Finished. That is not the only thing we can do with literature. There are so many careers. Literature actually prepares us for so many things. Because we are talking about the society, we are talking about the people, we are talking about relationships in literary works. The literary work is only a medium. We are talking about us. We are talking about every single thing that pertains to human life, including the sciences today. These days people are also doing research on sciences in relation to literature. So this is a course where we can enjoy talking about authors and works, where we can enjoy discovering new things. You have to take it that way. This can also be a course that will just pressurize you with the exam. If you take it that way, just forget the exam for some time. Understand literature in great depth and breadth. And that real knowledge will help you pass any exam. The more you prepare just for an exam, the more difficult it will be to pass. That is the truth. People who are studying for the exam will find it actually more difficult. Whereas people who enjoy these authors and works and read extra, they can't sleep because they don't know more about how the Elizabethan stage was, who were the actors, what was the life like, or what are the movies pertaining to them. Oh, these actors contributed all this to the development of the stage. Like that, a genuine interest in history, in society, in culture, in literature, in the text I can't sleep because today I learned about this author and I have to read how this author sounds like. I have to read some parts of the book. Let me download the book from Kindle, or let me buy this book, or let me procure it somehow and look at it, read it. Do you have a library? Our library is coming up. You will use it. We had a very big library downstairs, but then we refurbished the downstairs office and all the books are packed away in boxes. They will all come and sit here on these shelves for you. And look at these. Somebody else said, these are people, these authors. They had lives like yours and mine. They are not just subjects that you somehow pass an exam with. Go into that brilliance of history, of the words, of writing, of imagination, of the characters. You will have no stress to remember them. You will have no stress to, experience it. They will live inside you. They will grow like a banyan tree, giving you shade and shelter forever. Because this is a wealth. Any subject is like that. A surgeon who is preparing just to pass an exam in surgery might kill you. Because he will say, this is not what came in the exam. Why is this organ sitting here? You have to know the life of literature. We have to understand it it is not easy. Easier said than done, I know. But I got here because of my passion. I cannot sleep without developing new material. And you told me about your exam. Within one day, it took me 24 hours, literally, with God's grace. It took me one day to figure out how to solve this problem, how to revamp the course, and before the next day, I had already revamped PPTs from one Greco-Roman period till Shakespeare. This is how so many books came in Vallath books. Let that fire, I always say, I would like to light a fire in you. That fire you should keep ablaze. That fire should become like a benevolent forest fire. That fire should be like the torch that you hand. That is why I wanted you metaphorically in my mind. It was the torch that he was giving from one to the other, the mic. Just a metaphor in my mind. So it should grow with us. Your life does not, you are not existing, you are not born so that you will pass an exam. That too a stupid exam where, as Pranchu was saying, they are not even able to give a correctly spelled question paper. It is a very unscientific exam. We can't have 75,000 people every 6 months running after God knows what books. They won't tell us which books they are asking from. They won't tell us, what kind of questions they are asked from. They won't tell us what is the focus. Their aim is not to help you pass. They are making a mockery of your education. They gave you so many years of education. I'm talking about the system, not individuals. They gave you so many years of education and they're trying to prove that it is wasted. By trying to prove that you cannot pass this exam. Then why were you educated? Why are they demoralizing you? So that you will be bad teachers. Where is this taking us? This is a very serious issue. But it is like that. There is no use rebelling. As long as you are writing the exam, even though you understand all this, try to reform the system from within by you changing, by you studying better, by having the right perspective, not giving up, because you have a responsibility. It is not just by accident that you reached here. If you are sitting here today, that means so much work has happened with or without your knowledge behind you to set up this text in this classroom. Like he was saying, Bharat was saying, everything is a text. You are also a text. So much has happened. You have a responsibility to give it back. It is not a joke. You can't simply decide, okay, I got all this education, now I am not going to do anything else. I'm not going to pass it. You have the responsibility to pass this exam. When Pranchu passed his engineering degree, he has the right to change over because he is not just forgetting engineering and coming here. He is inevitably carrying his learning into this discipline. He is enriching our discipline. And it is a confluence of perspectives and cultures and learnings and knowledges that every discipline has. It is not a pure thing. We are all bringing so many readings, so many things, so many experiences and cultures into what we are doing. We have to keep going like this. Otherwise, you are doing a criminal activity. If you are just wasting the money and efforts and time of everybody who brought you here, you are doing a criminal activity. You are not even human. Right? So, it is a basic requirement, a basic, responsibility to the world in which we live to give it back. If the world has given you a spark, you have to keep it ablaze and make it a fire, give warmth to others. With that responsibility, I look at my career and the learning that we do here. It is very important that we realize it. Somehow I have come to just give me some shortcut. Somehow I will pass this exam. I am not interested in teaching, but I will just become a teacher. It shocks me if any one of my students say that, I won't talk to that person. In fact, recently one student said that. This guy is a JRF holder. He told me, and very good also, very good, intelligent, creative person. And he's telling me, I am joining one small college by paying 10 or 15, I don't know, 1 crore I guess. Some money he paid and he joined a small college. I said, okay, you can start here, but you should develop more. There's a lot you can give back to that college. You should grow beyond this also. You should enhance your career. He's saying, I am not interested. I will just stay here because I'm not interested in JEE. If that's a small college, I can do what I want if I teach there. What? I can't believe that somebody I taught can speak like that. You should not think like that. It's criminal. That's not why I'm spending money and time and effort on you. I'm also spending because ultimately, whatever money you give me is not enough. I have to spend out of my pocket, and every batch I'm progressively becoming poorer, I guess. Because so much is going into this course. I don't mind. Because I know that whatever I'm doing it is not one-to-one. You are not paying me back for what I do, because it's never like that. It's a network. The returns comes from elsewhere. I am preparing for a future, not I take money from you, I give you that much return. It doesn't work like that. It should not be like that. I have to give you more because I'm preparing, I'm learning, I'm preparing for a future. Always have been. Take your career like that, please. With that responsibility, with that futuristic vision. We don't know how long we'll live. Maybe not very long. Remember, you will die, said the Greco-Romans. Memento mori. It's true for being human. Any day, anything can happen to us. But until that moment, if you want to remain human and not a monster or an animal, not that animals are lesser, but animals don't have this far sight or futuristic vision. They live in the moment, not us. We should leave something behind. We should leave this place a better world. We should leave our discipline a better place. You understand? That is how I am looking at this course and career. I hope you will share something similar. And it is 1 o'clock. Let us call it a day. Tomorrow morning I will start teaching. You have to bring your British Literature Volume 1 Encyclopedia. We will start with Greco-Roman period only, even though they may not ask many questions, but they have asked in recent times questions also. In the early days, I will be going faster than in the previous batch. In the previous batch, I wanted to go fast. They said, we are stressed, we can't understand. Some of them stopped coming to class. Some of them asked for money to be returned and left also. Because I was teaching fast and they were overwhelmed. This stress, feeling overwhelmed, etc. are comparatively recent phenomena. Okay? These are all fashion words for hard work. So luckily the previous exam has taught everybody a lesson. Now if I teach fast or give you a little bit of pressure, you should understand that it is so that you won't feel pressurized after the exam. If you want to feel pressurized or stressed, let us do it before, not after. Right? So let us do it the way I want to do it, because you cannot beat me with experience. I have more experience than you in this. Alright? So let us do it thoroughly in the initial days. From the initial days, I'll be teaching you a lot. Don't get scared because every single thing is not for you to memorize. Think like people from Oxford or Harvard. If they are being taught, will they be scared? Oh my God, how much will I learn? No. They will be like, oh, this is wonderful knowledge. Let me go read about extra on this. They won't be trying to mug up or memorize IS. Right? So like that, let's not think like primary school children who have to memorize their entire textbook in order to pass the exam. It's not like that. Take it easy. Remember what you can. Discuss a lot. Like my father said, 1/4 comes from discussions. Like Francis Bacon also said, conference makes a ready man and writing an exact man. Do you remember? Of studies. So you have to discuss with your friends, you have to read, you have to experience things. Like watching a YouTube video, etc. are all very good based on what you have to study. And ultimately, when you do all that, you will automatically remember. Please do not try to memorize. That's a very basic, cheap way of learning. I don't expect you to memorize. For a long, long time, if you don't remember, I will tell you the answer. We will learn together. Because the more we are getting exposed to it, we will remember. Why people don't remember is because they are not exposed enough. They are not spending enough time. You have to spend hours and hours on end if you want to pass this exam. Imagine 75,000 people running from Pattam Junction to Kanyakumari or something, or Delhi. And you have to be in the first 6% or first 6, let us say. What all you have, and you can't push in anybody else or do any foul tricks. It's like that. So, do your training really well. Don't take it easy if your aim is to pass this exam now. If you don't want to pass this exam now, you want to take it easy, it's fine. You can pass it again next time or some other time. There is no harm in it. Nothing will happen if you pass the exam this time. Again, you will have to wait. Only one thing will happen, your parents will be happy, society will be, wow, they are great. And you will be sitting here like they said, instead of there. Things like that. These are all some materialistic perks for passing. Actually, I think you should take your time. If you want 5 years, slowly study. Study thoroughly. That is the organic way. Any other way will cause pressure. It's your choice. You should be pressurized, actually. Don't be in your comfort zone. But take it easy. Don't take it too much too hard so that you break under the pressure. But do lots of hard work. Because if you do hard work for 6 months, it will reflect in the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, this foundation will be there. When you are 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, you will have a better life if you are building, if the building blocks are in the right place right from the beginning. It doesn't matter if you have some pressure when you are 25 or 30 or 35 even. In these years, you can't take the pressure. It is a time of learning. You will think, oh, I am 22, so old. I should be, 22 is so young, you are a baby. You have only begun. After our MA only we begin. That is the truth. Nobody told you that, I guess. It's like that. It's so competitive. So, until you are 35, 40, you have to go on studying. Only then you will be somewhere respectable actually in terms of merit and career, the knowledge required for a career and all that. That much we have to acquire. In the middle of it, you will pass many exams. You will get jobs. That's true. Gone are the days when after 22, pass your MA, no more studies, only work, money, then rest of your life. It doesn't work like that. NEP is not aimed at that. NEP is aimed at continuous studying. If you have to work under a system where NEP is there and it is successfully happening, then you have to do continuous studying. Right? So take it easy. Come back tomorrow. We'll start our learning. We have enough and more time. One more thing I want to tell you. I suppose you were all told that you will have classes from 9:30 to 1. Is that so? Right. good news is that if I am teaching from 9:30 to 1, you will have the rest of the afternoon for yourself and you can study. The bad news is that I will not be able to teach and cover the portions if I teach 9:30 to 1. Well, we'll start. To start with, we'll do 9:30 to 1. I don't want to overburden you for a few days. Okay? Because even from 9:30 to 1, I will be teaching a lot. But see if you can stay back 1 more hour. Just 1 hour, not till 4:35. Maybe 3. At the most only 3:30, which means you'll have to bring lunch. We'll see. Okay? So that we will get to cover a little more, and believe me, that is better because towards the exam you will get time. Otherwise you won't get time. Luckily for us, 4 people from the previous batches there secretly asked them, is she telling the truth? Will we get time? Even if we do in the afternoon, we may not get time. So, because we have a human limitation, we don't have the capacity to study so much. If I teach very fast, by 11 o'clock you will be like, oh. And then I'll push you to 1 o'clock, and then give you a break and push you till 3 o'clock, at which time you will look like this, and then you'll go home like this and sleep till 6, and then maybe study. Okay? So be in for a lot of hard work. It's like going to the gym. In the beginning it will hurt a little bit, but you will go out from here with 6-pack muscles. Everybody will be like, wow, sexy. Okay? Bye-bye. See you. Did you have a good time?